1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ayesha Nayab. First, the headlines. Federal Cabinet has approved inclusion of Uzbekistan in business visa list, under which multiple visas of 5 years can be issued to the business community. Foreign Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's desire for establishment of an inclusive government in Afghanistan. Taliban spokesperson says they are heading towards an inclusive government and more people from different ethnicities have been inducted in the interim cabinet. United States hails Pakistan's efforts for climate adaptation and use of land through initiatives like 10 billion tree tsunami and Clean Green Pakistan project. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, incidents like fake encounters and killing of top Kashmiri leaders in judicial custody mark the observance of International Peace Day observed today. Sudan government says it has foiled a coup-attempt linked to former regime of President Omar al-Bashir to overthrow the incumbent Sovereign Council. And now the news in detail. Federal Cabinet has approved inclusion of Uzbekistan to business visa list, under which Pakistani embassy in Tashkent can issue multiple visas for 5 years to the business community. This was stated by Minister for Information and Broadcasting Fawad Hussain Chaudhry while briefing media about the decisions taken in the Federal Cabinet, which met in Islamabad today with Prime Minister Imran Khans in the chair. The minister said it is a step forward to strengthen business and trade relations between the two countries. He said import and exhibition of regional countries' movies have also been allowed to revive cinema and film industry in Pakistan. Chaudhry Fawad said the Federal Cabinet also approved 44% increase in the house rent ceiling of government employees from grade 1 to 22. The Information Minister said the Cabinet, on the request of World Food Programme, approved a one-time relaxation in import policy rules for release of shipments from Saudi Arabia. He said the 7th census will be completed in 18 months as the next general election will be held under new census and delimitation of constituencies. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has reaffirmed Pakistan's desire for establishment of an inclusive government in Afghanistan. During a meeting with UN press representative in New York, he stressed that the international community should not abandon Afghanistan. The foreign minister said peaceful Afghanistan will be a cause of stability for the whole region. He said Pakistan extended full assistance in the evacuation of foreign nationals from Afghanistan. He said despite limited resources, Pakistan has been hosting 3 million refugees over the last 4 decades. As regards the situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the foreign minister said the situation there has further complicated as a result of India's unilateral and illegal steps of 5th August 2019. Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa says Pakistan remains committed to cooperate with its international partners for peace in the region and ensuring a stable and prosperous future for Afghan people. He was talking to Greek ambassador to Pakistan Andres Papalastov, who called on him in Islamabad in Rawalpindi. The army chief reiterated that Pakistan is safe for all sorts of international tourism, sports and business activities, and we encourage healthy bilateral exchanges in all areas of common interest. The Greek ambassador appreciated Pakistan's role in the evacuation of foreign nationals from Afghanistan. Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid has admired Prime Minister Imran Khan's efforts for peace, stability and inclusive government in Afghanistan. Addressing a news conference in Kabul today, he said, "We do not see the positive statements of Prime Minister Imran Khan as interference in the internal matters of Afghanistan." Zabiullah Mujahid said Pakistan, Qatar and China are playing active role for stability in Afghanistan. He said Taliban will welcome the role of countries which are interested to work with good intent for peace and stability in Afghanistan. He confirmed that Pakistan and some other countries have political contacts with Afghanistan. Zabiullah Mujahid said they are heading towards an inclusive government and more people from different ethnicities, including Hazaras, technocrats and educated people have been inducted in the interim cabinet. He said the cabinet formation is not complete yet and more people will also be included in it. This is Radio Pakistan. The United States and Pakistan have reaffirmed their commitment to work together to address the issue of climate change. The resolve was expressed at the inaugural meeting of US-Pakistan Climate and Environment Working Group in Islamabad. In her remarks on the occasion, US Charge d'Affaires Angela P. Angelo lauded Pakistan's efforts regarding climate adaptation and land use through initiatives like 10 billion tree tsunami and Clean Green Pakistan. She said these initiatives demonstrate that Pakistan is an active player in the fight against climate change and environmental degradation. Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Climate Change, Malik Amin Aslam, welcomed cooperation on climate change between the United States and Pakistan. Minister for National Food Security Syed Fakhr Imam says a national organic agriculture policy will be formed in consultation with all stakeholders to ensure safe and healthy food to local people besides tapping export potential of organic food. He was addressing a workshop in Islamabad today on building policy ecosystem for organic production landscape in Pakistan. Fakhr Imam said immense potential in the organic agriculture ecosystem can play an important role in fighting poverty and climate change. National Command and Operations Center has decided to lift additional non-pharmaceutical interventions in 6 high-risk districts due to gradual decline in COVID disease prevalence. The decision was taken at the NCOC meeting chaired by Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar in Islamabad today. The additional restrictions have been removed in the districts of Lahore, Faisalabad, Multan, Sargodha, Gujarat and Bannu. The NCOC urged the general public to complete their vaccination process without any delay as abundant Sinopharm vaccine doses are available. At the time when world is observing International Day of Peace today, the peace is something quite unknown to the peace-loving people in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir who are facing the worst state terrorism let loose by India in the territory for the past 74 years. A report released by Kashmir Media Service in connection with International Day of Peace today cited the victims of the Michil and Shupaiya fake encounters killing of top resistance leaders including Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai and Sayyid Ali Gilani in detention and said that such incidents mock the global celebration of the Peace Day. The report maintained that 21 September is dedicated to the global peace, but the Kashmiris continue to suffer under brutal Indian occupation while the same continues to elude South Asia for the past more than 7 decades due to the free license enjoyed by India to carry out massacre of the Kashmiri people with impunity. Sudan government has said it foiled a coup attempt linked to former regime of longtime President Umar al-Bashir. In a televised address, Information Minister Hamza Bahlol said the coup attempt was thwarted and those behind it brought under control. He said, "We assure the Sudanese people that order has been restored and the leaders of attempted coup, both military and civilian, have been arrested and are being investigated." The coup plotters, who were also included the supporter of former President Umar al-Bashir, were led by Major General Abdel Baki Bakrawai, attempted to seize power and overthrow the ruling Sovereign Council. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has reaffirmed his full commitment to mobilize the international effort to reach a just and comprehensive settlement for the Palestinian cause. The commitment was expressed during a meeting between Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Gheit and UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres in New York. During the meeting, they discussed Palestine, Syria, Libya and Yemeni crises and the ways to resolve these issues. And now the weather report. Rain with wind and thunder shower is expected in Islamabad, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, upper and southeastern Sindh, northeast Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. However, isolated heavy falls are also expected during the period. Now some of the headlines once again. Federal Cabinet has approved inclusion of Uzbekistan in business visa list under which multiple visas of 5 years can be issued to the business community. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk.